Hello, good morning for anybody viewing out there. Sound check, can you hear me? Sound check. Sound check. All right, here we go. So this is first game for 14U AA Junior Predators in this CCM World Invite Tournament in Chicago. We are right outside of Chicago, west of Chicago in St. Charles at Fox Valley Arena. And Preds get first possession, and they're going to get power play right away here on an interference call on the North Carolina Golden Bears. So this is North Carolina Golden Bears from Raleigh, North Carolina. And Preds will be on a power play early in the first. And the Golden Bears clear that. Winston giving chase. It's going to be icing. So on the power play, you have Winston along with Nick, Lucas, Huddy, and Hank. So they go 4 forwards, 1 defender in this power play unit, with Hank being kind of a hybrid. Player out there. Luke with it over here on the boards, back to Winston at the point. Winston over to Hank. Hank and that was Nick at the top of the circle. Traded spaces. That was Nick coming down the middle, got knocked off the puck. Now Hank has it in the corner, trying to get it back deep. Luke over there to help. Puck still bouncing around. That one found Hank. Hank found Nick. Nick's shot goes wide. And that one's going to get cleared after Preds sort of misplayed that one. Oh, and that long pass got knocked down. So that's Carson over there chasing now behind the net. Now Carson came on with... Carson just brought it all the way up, put it on net. Goalie makes the save. Preds were sort of halfway in between a shift change there after the end of the power play. Now they come out with Will. So forwards are Carson, Sully, and Jackson. Will on defense, along with Talon. Golden Bears brought that into the zone. Junior Preds break it up a little bit there, but Golden Bears get it back to the point, back to the blue line. Now they get it down deep in the corner. Will giving chase. Golden Bears keeping possession. Send it through the crease. Talon sort of helped it, or through the slot. Talon sort of helped it go through. Preds get out of the zone and chip it in to their zone for a change. Now Campbell comes on with Hudson and Huddy is still out there. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if he's still out there left over from the other change, or if not, this is his line. That one goes all the way through. Couldn't knock it down. Hudson tries to get it back in the corner. Nobody there, though. That loose puck finds Huddy. Quick little shot on goal. Goalie makes save underneath his pads. So this line will stay out there for the time being. It's Huddy, Campbell, and Hudson, along with Tyler and Griffin. And that puck's gonna be chipped out of the zone. Everybody giving chase. Griffin gets there first. Back beyond the net. Up to Hudson. Hudson finds Campbell with a nice little backhanded pass to spring him. But they're gonna enter the zone offside. Griffin sends that one back in the zone. Everybody giving chase. Huddy finds it on the corner there. He throws a shot kind of high and across the ice. Went over the net. Junior Preds trying to get it back here. Hudson was kind of fumbling around with it with the Golden Bears, and now they're going to go off on a change and dump it deep. Now you got Grant out there with Luke Doble and Jonah. Got Brooks and Griffin deep here. Griffin bringing it up through the neutral zone. He's going to get it deep and go off for a change. Oh, so that wasn't really the deep air. Griffin was just a little late. So now it's Winston out there with Brooks on the D. And Winston's just going to kind of chip it right back in. Luke sort of broke up that pass momentarily. The Golden Bears get it back. Brooks tried to tap that one out of the zone, didn't quite get it there. Good pass from Luke up to Grant. Grant couldn't quite handle it. Now the Golden Bears are going to send it back into the zone. I have Luke out there with, they're kind of in the middle of a change, so I'll wait to give you the lines here in a second. All right, so it's going to be Nick Hoffman's line with Hank and Luke. With Will and Talon on D. .9:22 left in the first. Hank back to Talon. Talon looked, sent it over to Will. That wasn't there though, so he sent it up to Hank. Hank to Luke. Will gloves it down and waits for Hank to get back onside. He's just going to try to get it down into the zone. Let the forwards chase. Talon gets over that loose puck. Sends it back into the neutral zone. Golden Bears get possession. Hank brings it into the zone now, sends it over to Luke. That was intercepted by the Golden Bears. And now they transition. Good hustle by the Junior Preds to get back on there. And that might be the first shot on goal for the Golden Bears. I haven't called Teague's name in a while, but Teague makes the save. In fact, maybe I haven't called his name yet. Carson chips that one along the board, but it didn't quite get past the defender. So the Golden Bears come back with it into the zone. Shot, Teague gloves it down. Griffin cleans that up in front of the net. Carson gets knocked off the puck, but Luke Doble's there to pick it up. He's skating in all alone. Couldn't quite get it past. The goalie, but then I think there's going to be a penalty on... Oh, then we got a penalty. Sully got a penalty for something. I didn't see that right after the play. So the Golden Bears are going to go on a power play. Junior Preds are going to have to kill here. Junior Preds clear that one, and that's going to be that's no icing on that. It was just kind of slowly trickling into the zone. Junior Preds come away. Oh. And now there's going to be a roughing penalty on the Junior Bears. So it'll be 4-on-4 here for about a minute 4-on-4 here, and then Preds will be on a power play. That one gently kind of thrown in on net, and Teague made a save there and pushed it aside. Now Tyler goes into that one trying to get out of the zone, but couldn't. This one comes out to Jackson. Jackson couldn't quite get it up to Tyler, so they'll reset here. Now Tyler has it, and he's just going to chip it in on net, make the goalie make a save. And he holds it long enough to stop play. "24 more seconds on the 4-on-4, and then the Preds would have about a 30-second power play." Apologies if I'm not giving score or time of power play very promptly. I cannot see the scoreboard very well. I'm having that information fed to me. I can see the time in the period. Kind of a long story, but I'll tell you at intermission. Winston at the point there, try to get it back to Luke. Luke was all tied up though. Golden Bears clear the zone. Penalty expiring in a minute for Sully. Sully comes out of the box, straight to the bench. Golden Bears get possession. That brings Nick on, so it's going to be Nick, Luke, and Hank out there with Winston for the power play. Winston tried to get it up to Nick, but that didn't work. Or up to Huddy, and that didn't work. Nick brought it in the zone. Hank over to Nick. Nick couldn't get his stick on it. It was on his opposite hand there. And Winston with a really good job of keeping that from being a breakaway as the Golden Bears player came out of the box. So back to even strength. Huddy brings it in. No help here, really. Would have been best just to get that on net. Golden Bears try to clear it. Luke stops it there. Gets it up to Huddy in the corner. Huddy tried to swing it over to Nick in the middle, but Golden Bears were there. And the Golden Bears clear it. Winston's pass up into the neutral zone, intercepted by the Golden Bears. And that pass ricocheted off one of the Golden Bears player, and Nick couldn't quite get there. Now Jonah's got possession. Hudson had to stay onside. Jonah puts it on net. Grant looking for a rebound. Golden Bears got to it first. Grant wipes out there. And that puck's going to get past Talon. So about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first. That pass missed everybody, but no icing. Jonah puts a body on. Hudson tried to take a shot, but missed it. Stoppage of play. Offside. Face off just outside the Preds offensive zone. And you got sort of some mixed lines here. It looks like some people got caught up in some odd changes. So you got Jackson, Campbell, and Huddy out there. Huddy seems like he's been on a couple of long shifts. Good stick there by Tyler to intercept that. And that's probably going to be icing? Or an offside? No. They're not going to call a penalty. Huh. I thought he got him up really high. But no penalty on that, just offside. Golden Bears have possession. They send it into the offensive zone. Brooks behind the net. Brooks got up to Huddy. Huddy chipped it out of the zone for Campbell to chase. Campbell has Jackson in the middle. Campbell decides to take the shot. Looks like it went right off the goalie's glove there. And now Campbell on a good back check. Gets the puck back up to Huddy and over to Jackson, but offside. So good puck movement there. Nothing yet to show for it. Luke Doble giving chase. Now he's out there with Carson and Sully. Puck behind the net. Luke giving chase over to Carson. That was taken away by the Golden Bears. And they keep possession. Talon chasing. Good job of staying with that player, and he's just going to take it all the way up the ice. He's got Carson over here on the center. Puck was all caught up in the refs skates. And then Teague looked like he was going to cover it, and then he decided to play it. I think it caught Carson by surprise. Luke had it behind the net there, got a little hooked. Took him off the play. Loose. That was Sully's centering pass to Luke. Luke couldn't capitalize there. That puck comes out of the zone. And just some miscues there from the Junior Preds. 1:45 left in the first. See if they can kind of get back on track here. And Griffin dumps it in. And he gets it back now after the Golden Bears tried to loft it out. Now Nick chasing with Luke over there on the wall as well. Nick comes off the wall with it. Got his stick tied up, so couldn't get the shot off. Golden Bears come out of the zone. Tyler there to slow that down, and then Griffin there to clean it up. And that's going to be offside on the Golden Bears. So play stops again with about a minute left in the first. No score. Winston and Hudson over there on the boards fighting for the puck with a couple of Golden Bears too. Golden Bears come away with it. Now Grant's going to chase that. Try to seal off the wall. Brooks got it at the blue line. There's going to be a penalty on Jonah for a slash probably. Yep. That's going to be a slash on Jonah. A little bit of a soft call there. So Predators will be shorthanded here at the end of the first. 31 seconds left. Preds get that dumped into the zone. Kill a little bit of time here. The Golden Bears bring that player for the Golden Bears brought it all the way up the ice. Got touched a couple of times, but not enough to really throw him off. Not really enough to throw him off. And then Jackson didn't hear the buzzer, thought it was a loose puck. So end of the first, no score. And Preds will start the second period shorthanded. So full story about the scoreboards. I realized earlier this year, and I don't know when this changed, but I realized earlier this year that I sometimes have a hard time seeing the red numbers or the red lights against the back background of the scoreboards. I think it happened the first time in Michigan. I am partially colorblind, but didn't realize that was part of it. And so the scoreboard here at this rink is red for everything except the time of the period and the player penalty. But the score and the time on the penalty is all red. So Need some help with it. So 59 seconds left on the Junior Preds penalty here as we start the second. Junior Preds, if you haven't figured it out, in white. Golden Bears in green. And Golden Bears waited a little too long to get that one into the zone and are offside. So Junior Preds in red and white going from right to left on your screen. Lots of activity there around the Preds goal on the Golden Bears power play. Golden Bears keep possession here. Shot coming in, gloved by Teague. That's a nice save through traffic right there. His own player and one of the Golden Bears player there providing a screen. So Golden Bears still on the power play here. And that is just going to be a long shot from the blue line that Teague's going to glove and hold on to. And that will expire the power play. So Preds back to even strength. And see what we can get going here. Tyler chasing. Luke Doble on the wall, chips that out of the zone. Now with Carson chasing. So it's Carson, Sully, and Luke Doble. Actually, Luke Doble goes off for Luke Brown. And a couple of checks there over on the wall allows the Junior Preds to come away with it. That was a long cross pass to Luke. Luke's going to try to take it in, but that gets taken away from him as he was cutting to the middle. But did a good job there in the neutral zone of coming through and breaking that up. Oh, then Griffin lost his footing there on the... Oh, nice stop by Teague on a two-on-one as Griffin lost his footing there on the wall and then got interfered with, but no call. Nick's going to try to take this all the way in and does. Takes a shot. Goaltender made the save. Nick's going to get it back here and keep it in the zone. Circles around, takes a shot, rebound. Nobody can put it back. A good burst of pressure here from the Preds. Winston sends that one over to the corner. Luke on the wall. Brooks is going to wind up for a shot. He does. Pad saves by the goalie with a rebound, but nobody there for that one. That one's cleared, but no icing. So Brooks is going to come back around the net to try to get it, but couldn't handle it. Good job of Nick trying to get that out of the... Oh my gosh, as luck would have it, that never got out of the zone. Never got out of the Preds defensive zone. It kind of just died right there at the blue line. That shot from the Bears goes across the crease. Hank trying to get the puck back on the wall and couldn't, and then that one's just going to get cleared and icing. A couple of good chances for both teams here at the beginning of the third, or beginning of the second, sorry. Good intercept there. Hudson in the middle. And Hudson's going to bring it up through the middle. Oh, he threw a stick! He threw a stick! Sorry about all the noise there, but he definitely threw a stick. Sorry guys, I was muted for a while. 9:14 left in the second. That one was an accidental mute. Some good chances both ways. I don't know where I lost you. I'm not sure how long I've been muted. Tyler takes it back behind the net. Jackson tried to clear it out of the zone. That did not get out. Golden Bears shot on goal. Teague makes the save. The Golden Bears really have really stepped it up in this period and are likely out shooting the Preds now. Don't know what the shots on goal actually are. I'll get that for you here shortly. That is another part of the scoreboard that I likely wouldn't be able to see, but I actually don't think they're actually showing any. So it's not that I can't see it, it's that it's not there. Luke Goebel giving chase. Golden Bears get to it first. Good intercept there from Carson in the neutral zone. And Tyler's going to come up, play the puck along the wall. He's going to take it in and just kind of keep possession. He's got it all the way to the middle. He was looking for Carson, and Carson couldn't quite get on it. His stick was tied up by the Golden Bears. Goalie drops on it and stops play. Yeah, this mic I'm using is a little tricky.
Let's go, Preds, come on, pick it up.
It's got a multi-function button, and sometimes I mute myself and don't realize it. Sometimes I mute myself and it's completely intentional. So from your standpoint as a viewer, it's probably hard to tell. Good job there of Sully to keep that puck in the zone, but then the Golden Bears get it out anyway with Brooks chasing. Both Brooks and Carson both going after the puck hard, almost took each other out. Now Winston's going to bring it up into the zone, take a shot. Goalie makes a save. They're going to have to get a little bit more creative with their shots. Everything's in the goalie's gut, so one more pass. Get the goalie moving side to side, but he's usually pretty square with anything coming right at him. Play resumes with 7:20 left in the second, and that's going to be an offside. Puck was kind of tossed toward the net with Teague falling on it. Some traffic coming at him. Golden Bears with a shot from the point there, deflected off of somebody's stick. That pad save there from Teague. Down in the corner. The Preds come away with it. You got Nick along with Hank. You got Luke trailing. Nick tried to go far side, missed that. Griffin throws it back in the corner for Luke to get to. Luke tried to chip it back deep, and Hank got to it. And now the loose puck that Luke comes away with. Now Hudson comes on, overskates it a little bit. Hank comes away with it, hits it into the side of the cage. Hudson looked like he tried to reverse that and just got caught in snow or missed it, one of the two. Hudson tried to find Grant as Grant was streaking in, but that puck was deflected away. Whoa, Tyler lost it off of his stick momentarily. Good thing he realized it, because there was a Golden Bears player bearing down on him. Grant has a mini breakaway, but Golden Bears do a good job of getting numbers back. He tried to get it to Hudson in the middle, and Hudson was all tied up. Griffin kept it in, but Golden Bears intercept it. Chance there for them to transition, get control of the puck. So having a hard time keeping on the sticks.
Guys, don't look at him.
And then that little bit of an innocent shot on goal. Teague stopped, but then there was a loose puck there, and it looked like Griffin was trying to give it back to Teague, but Teague wasn't expecting that. So that turned into a little bit of a dangerous. Situation there, right in the crease. Almost gave that puck up. That was Campbell getting up to Huddy. Huddy over to Jackson. Jackson brings it in the zone. Everybody's onside, but gets the puck taken away from him. Now he's just going to try to get it deep. Couldn't quite get it deep, but Preds do keep it in the zone. That one's rimmed around the backside there. And Brooks got to it first. This is going to be a loose puck, no icing, but Brooks is going to get to it first and get it out of the zone, back to the neutral zone. And Golden Bears bring it back in. But then, oh my gosh, we gave it back up. And Teague came over and made a beautiful save on that, and basically a 3-on-1. Holy cow. Teague must have slid over. I didn't even see that side, but he must have slid over and gotten his pad over there. Now Huddy transitions with Campbell in the middle. He had Huddy in the middle as well. It's at the bottom of Campbell's feet. He couldn't find it. And then that's going to be offside. Actually, good job of Will there to slow that up to cause the offside. Stoppage of play here to check the net. That net came off on a sequence before. And they resume play with 3 minutes left in the second. Still no score in this one. Luke Doble bringing it into the zone. He takes it down into the corner. He's got Sully and Carson with him here on the forward line. Talon tried to keep it in but lost it here, so they'll have to regroup. Puck comes out, and Will swings it back up the boards but didn't get it out. Golden Bears keep it. Teague makes another pad save. Carson does chip it out of the zone and chases his own clear. Comes back to Talon. Talon's shot saved by the goalie. That one came out to the high slot for Nick, but Nick couldn't quite get the shot off. That was going to be, that was a nice setup. Nice setup. Couldn't get the shot off. Now Luke is out there with Carson and Nick. It looks like there's some mixed shifts here. ping-ponging around there on the wall. It comes out of the zone, so Preds will have to reset. And then Griffin gave that puck away in the neutral zone. And it looks like Hank came off and Hank came up and really knocked the Golden Bears player off the puck in the neutral zone to try to get possession back. Now the Preds transition here in the neutral zone. Nick along with Hank. Nick's going to take the shot. That goes wide. Griffin there to... I thought he was going to get it deep. He didn't. Uh-oh, Preds are all behind the play now, though. So it's one-on-one. And T's going to cover that one up. Preds have definitely gotten more physical here in the second. That might have been a message after the first from coaches. Or just trying to see if their offensive game will follow the physicality. Oh, good block there by Brooks to stay in front of that. As he was outnumbered there a little bit. Hudson gets it up to Jonah. Jonah brings it in clean, but he doesn't have numbers. Hudson takes that player out over there on the board to try to get the puck back, and that's the end of the period. So everybody's getting into the game a little bit here. We just need some shots and some goals. Game has gotten a little more lively there in the second. Still no score though at the end of 2. All right, we are getting ready to start the third after the referee gets a drink. A hydration drink, I assume. And this one, the Golden Bears win the face-off and get it in deep right off with a face-off. So, and Nick sort of fell over his own skates there, unfortunately. Good stick there by Luke to knock it loose. He's got Nick on the far side, Luke on this side. Nick took the shot. Goalie makes another save. Let's go, forecheck, Preds, forecheck! I wanted to yell some words of encouragement. So put you on mute intentionally that time, but missed that play a little bit, but that was just a shot on goal covered by the goalie. Luke, Nick, Hank, along with Talon and Will. Will's shot there partially blocked at the blue line, but it stays in the zone. Nick tried to find Luke down low. That didn't get through. Luke to Hank. Hank swings it back, but loses possession. Will tried to keep him in the zone, couldn't. But now the Bears are on odd man rush. They got the shot off. Teague makes the save. Hank passes it up to Nick. Nick shoots through the neutral zone. All on his own, takes a shot. Partial save, or blocker save. I think it was a blocker save by the goalie. And then Nick gets his own rebound back and scores for the first goal of the game. Good hard work there. Takes the shot, circles around, gets a rebound back, takes another shot, puts it in the corner. Preds finally break this 0-0 tie with the first goal of the game. 13-15 left in the third. Or with 13-15, yeah, just a few minutes into the third, I should say. At the beginning of the third. Saying 13-15 left in the third is kind of weird because it's at the beginning of the third. So, Preds 1-0, finally. Early in the third. Still a lot of hockey left to play. Huddy, Jackson, and Campbell come out now. Win the face-off, shot on goal. Goalie made a save. Huddy finds it on his stick, takes the shot, but Golden Bears player did a great job of getting back in that play and actually getting his stick on it. Tyler puts it down deep. Now Tyler uses the net as some protection. Nice reverse there, but couldn't get it out of the zone. Now they do. Campbell tried to get it up to Jackson, but that looked like that was deflected to the Golden Bears player. That one, no icing. Looked like it was waved off with someone touching it. Now you got Brooks out there with Winston. Winston chips it up to Jackson. Jackson to Huddy. Oh, Luke with a shot. Luke with a chance in that shot. His stick was tied up a little by the Golden Bears player, and they're just going to ice it. Icing waved off. They're saying that we touched it, I guess, over along the wall. And Brooks actually ends up finding that kind of in his belly. Takes the shot. That one went basically right through the armpit of the goalie. A little wide. Looks like it kind of caught the goalie by surprise. Preds still have it. Wraparound chance here. Looked like Goebel got blocked by the goal. Brooks' pass up to Carson. Carson has Jonah coming down the middle. Carson's just going to take the shot anyway. Rebound. Jonah tried to back in. It whiffed on that. Sends it back toward the goal. Will takes a shot toward the goal. Oh, Carson almost had a really nice tip. Jonah puts the shot wide. And Talon's going to send it in deep. Nice job there. Jonah's going to chase, sort of at the end of his shift. Tried to center it, but that was intercepted by the Golden Bears player. Hudson with a nice back check. Lifted the player's stick right out of his hand. Talon's going to swing it around and get it back deep after everybody checked up. That one does get out. I was going to say it didn't get out, but almost did. Then Tyler gets it back up ice before the pressure from the Golden Bears player. Grant gets some help from Will over there on the wall. Grant gets it out of the zone and chases his own puck. That was Will trying to get it to Hudson, but that didn't quite connect. Now you got Nick out there with Hudson. Hudson tried to center it to Nick. That was a little behind him though. Now Tyler's going to get it, send it back into the zone. The rest of that change finishes. So you got Hank, Nick, and Lucas out there with Griffin and Tyler.
That's it. Stay on.
Just under 9 minutes left in the third. Nick brings it in, circles around the dot. His stick got tied up there a little bit as he shot, so it just kind of weakly went on goal. Griffin tried to wind up for that one, but partially missed it. So that's going to be back to the Golden Bears, and they're going to.
There's no icing ever.
What? Why are you waving off so much icing? Jackson gives it to Huddy coming up the center. He's got Campbell behind him. The Heat comes over to the right dot, puts a shot on and in. Yeah! Yeah, all right. Nice shot, Huddy. Looked like that went over the near side shoulder of the goalie. Really nice shot to make it 2-0 here, and there are just under 8 minutes left in the third. Campbell comes up the left side here. Huddy coming down the center. Campbell's just going to go ahead and take the shot. Goalie made a pad save but gave up a rebound. Boy, if the Junior Preds could really crash the net there a little more, get their timing right on the shots. Goalie has given up a lot of rebounds. We just haven't been over there to capitalize. Jackson sends it deep. Slid off the Golden Bear player's stick, went just wide. And then Teague made a blocker save on that one. A good block there by Brooks. Really to even let that shot even get off. And then Luke chases down that puck, but Golden Bears get it back. They swing it around the back of the net. That's Carson on that side trying to get it back deep. Golden Bears reverse it. Will tried to keep it in and couldn't. This is a 2-on-1 developing for the Golden Bears. Woo! And the shot goes wide. Good thing because they were open. Now Will's pass gets intercepted here. And that shot's going to be deflected to the side by Teague.
No icing today. They won't be fools.
That's going to be offside.
At least there's offsides.
There's offside, no icing. Although that one, I'll give them that one. That was kind of a weakly rolling puck. You know, that you can let that one go. Some of these others that are fired out of a cannon, I don't understand. Puck battle here along the wall. Comes back to the D. Tyler tried to get it up to Jonah, missed him, but got Grant there. Grant chipped it into the zone. Good job there of Griffin to jump that pass. Jonah has to drop back, take care of the position that Griffin just vacated. Hudson trying to get a pass over. He does. Really nice backhanded pass came through, but I think the goalie came over and made a pad save on that one. That was really nice reactions. To keep this game at 2-0 in favor of the Junior Preds. Hudson picks that up in the neutral zone. That's not a cross check. If anything, maybe interference, but that's not a cross check. Broke it.
He broke his stick. Well, he called us.
He called it on us.
Hey, get a stick! Get a stick! Bear, get a stick!
So Bear's stick, or Jonah's stick broke on that, but he's going to get the penalty apparently. Kind of a strange one. So now that allowed the Preds to change too, but they're going to be on a PK. So this is Nick, Lucas, Winston, and Brooks on the PK right now. With about 4:20 left in the game, Preds up 2-0. That's a good clear, ends up sort of on net, so the goalie comes out and plays it. Dump it now. Preds a good job so far on this PK, keeping anything really from happening. But now Golden Bears come away with that loose puck with a chance. Teague keeps his pad down and makes a really nice save there on a play that was a little off timing. That one comes out of the zone. Golden Bears going to have to reset. They do. That shot goes wide. Junior Preds partially changed there. Left Brooks and Winston out there. Got a change in with Jackson and Putty. Jackson comes away with the puck there, sends it back in the offensive zone. Penalty expired. 3 minutes left in the game. Even strength. Tried to find Huddy there, but Huddy couldn't get it. Couldn't get to it on his. Couldn't get into a shooting position. That puck's right in the middle of right in the low slot. Campbell does get a shot on, but saved by the goalie. Loose puck there right in front. Campbell the shot. So you got Campbell, Huddy, and Jackson, along with Talon and Will. 2:44 left in the game. Preds up 2-0. shot there. Deflection goes just wide in front from Campbell. That puck goes all the way through the slot. Jackson tried to send in deep, sort of missed it though. Looks like a little fatigue might be setting in here. Will keeps that one in at the blue line. Also keeps that one in at the blue line. Talon with the puck there, tried to chip it up to Jackson. Jackson gets it out of the zone, and Campbell picking it up here. Chance for a 2-on-1. He's got Huddy over here on the right side. Huddy takes a shot. Pad save from the goalie. Not sure where the trailer was, but that was just one shot and saved by the goalie. That shot comes in from Griffin from the point, and the goalie has to make another save. Stoppage of play here. Face off to the right of the Golden Bears goalie. 1:26 left in the game. That was nice job from that Golden Bears player to even get that on net. That was on his backhand from a bad angle. Gets it on net with Teague making the save. So offensive zone faceoff for the Golden Bears, down 2 goals. Goalie still in net for them. Teague makes another save, then gets barreled over. That one gets partially blocked. And then Tyler clears it. Good job of Carson. Check here on the boards. Carson's going to dump that one in. Goalie sort of misplayed that a little bit, but his teammates were there to capture it. 40 seconds left in the game. So barring some unforeseen circumstance here, Preds look like they're going to win their first one of this tournament here. 35 seconds left in the game. Up 2-0. They play next 7 o'clock Central Time tonight. So come back 7 o'clock Central Time tonight. See them again in Game 2. Offside. That game tonight will be against a somewhat local team, the Joliet Jaguars. Hudson wins that face-off. Jonah chips it in deep. Just killing clock here. All right, so they come away with a 2-0 victory there. Some things to clean up, but good to get the weekend started with a W. Teague with a shutout. So we'll be back at, like I said, 7 o'clock tonight, Central Time, against Joliet Jaguars. Thanks, and see you then.